Hi, James.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
All right, so what do you have here? This is superfood. So tell me about superfood. What is superfood?
It's actually organic pet superfood.
Okay.
What it is, it's a 4 formulas based on organic medicinal mushrooms that help pets with anything from cancer to immune-based diseases to rashes with our skin and coat formula to joints, helps build up the joint tissue and inflammation, all the way to digestion, which helps pets process their food a little bit more efficiently.
Very cool.
Helps the uptake of the nutrients naturally derived from the food.
Now, you said mushrooms?
Yeah.
Mushrooms, really?
Medicinal mushrooms.
Who would have thunk mushrooms really have all this stuff in them?
Yeah. Well, our family has been growing mushrooms for nearly 30 years. My oldest brother now owns the mushroom farm, but through that we've learned about why they're such a powerful substance.
Right.
They contain natural, all the essential amino acids, vitamins A, most of the B vitamins, potassium, niacin, selenium.
So they're not just a fungus. There's actually a lot to the mushroom.
There's actually a lot to it. Actually, the penicillin was based upon the fungus. All the cholesterol medications are based on the oyster mushroom.
Oh,
believe it or not. Yep.
Okay. So
you don't know that because it's not marketed that way, but they provide a pretty powerful defense for the body.
Very cool. Now, okay, so let's go through some of these things.
Okay.
Now, we have immunity here.
Right.
Now, how does the mushroom help immunity? I mean, I can't imagine, what it does to help boost your immunity.
Sure. What it does is it goes into the body and it helps identify the areas that are missing. So in the case of pets that have a diminished immune system, i.e. like they get cancer or some other disease, that means that their natural defenses have been suppressed for some reason. Poor nutrition, stress, environmental concerns. What this does is it helps go in with all the vitamins and minerals, amino acids to really boost what they call the natural killer cells, the T helper cells, and it really provides a really nice way to really kickstart your natural defenses. That's actually the best way to provide health is your own body has the best defense.
So it gives you reinforcements. It brings in the reinforcements.
It's bringing in the linebackers to protect the quarterback.
Gotcha.
That's
very cool.
Bad analogy, but yeah, something like that.
There's not really going to be real linebackers in it.
Exactly.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so that's immunity.
Yep.
We have skin and coat.
Right.
Okay.
So what skin and coat does is we base the formula on reducing the overactive immune system. Okay, which is what really takes out, that's what happens when you and I get rashes, or our immune system is attacking our own body to try to suppress whatever is going on.
So that's hot spots, hair loss,
correct,
rashes, hives, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. So instead of treating it just topically, which you're just treating the symptoms, you're not treating the root cause.
Right.
This works from the inside out, helps build what they call homeostasis, which is a natural balancing of the body.
Right.
So it helps suppress the overactive immune system.
Very
It has
cool.
a balancing effect.
So working from the inside out is the key to solving those problems.
And this is very popular in our places like Florida, the Northeast, that are very humid.
Oh, where you have the fungus and or not the infections and stuff that get on the skin.
Correct. Yeah. So all the moisture breeds more bacteria and things like that.
Right.
So this helps.
So for especially dog owners who have the bulldog breeds and things like that, where they have the wrinkles in the skin that a lot of times have the infections, yeast infections, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Very cool. All right. Very nice to know. Joints.
Yes. Joints is one of our most popular products.
I can imagine.
It's not USDA certified organic, but it's mostly made with organic ingredients. The reason is we added a natural ingredient called natural eggshell membrane, and we're actually the first one to go national with this particular ingredient for pets.
Right.
It's clinically proven to work faster and more effectively than glucosamine and chondroitin alone.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So the natural eggshell membrane is actually the membrane at the inside of an egg that's usually tossed out, but it contains natural chondroitin and natural hyaluronic acid, which actually builds the joint tissue.
Right.
And then the mushrooms inside it act as anti-inflammatories. Okay,
see.
so the combination of the two is quite
so
effective.
you have the anti-inflammatory to attack
correct.
that issue, and then you have the glucosamine chondroitin eggshell to kind of
Actually, no glucosamine, but chondroitin hyaluronic acid, right?
So chondroitin to come in there and rebuild the tissue.
The reason we don't add the typical glucosamine and chondroitin extracts is, number one, 90% of them of the products are made in China. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, they break down material to get to that substance. We want to build it up from the inside and the natural side. So we find that it works quite well, and customers and pet owners
seem to agree.
Yeah, exactly.
And last but not least, digestion, which everybody knows is sometimes a problem with dogs. So
exactly. So a lot of the digestive issues are based upon poor nutrition. Right. So this is not going to counteract poor nutrition.
Right.
What it's going to do is it contains a lot of B vitamins naturally in it, so it helps break down the food itself.
Okay.
And then for a more bioavailable uptake into the body. So it works really well. We've had reports of better breath. Finally, one of our testimonies is finally kissable breath. Right. So it just helps.
Better breath, better stool, all that kind of stuff.
Correct.
More food absorption.
That's it.
Okay.
It breaks down the food itself for better uptake instead of just,
Right.
I won't say it, crapping it out, right? Yeah.
It's the truth. You got to speak the truth. So, very cool. Yeah. Well, I feel all educated now, and who would have thought from a mushroom that you could get all this stuff?
Yeah, it's actually one of the most powerful. Mushrooms actually have, these types of mushrooms actually have their own immune system.
There you go.
They take their food from their surroundings.
Right.
So they have to in nature, they actually fight off viruses and disease themselves.
Right.
That's why a lot of these are antiviral, antibacterial.
So you're borrowing from nature to keep our dogs healthy.
Yep, just borrowing.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.